What's going on YouTube? Lasagna here, back with another episode of Road to 2000. Today we're starting at 1650, nice clean number there. And we're going to jump into a 10+5 game. Hopefully everybody had a good Labor Day. Officially means summer's over. I celebrated by going to the beach. It was good fun. Not much laboring going on my side this weekend, but yeah, let's see who we get for an opponent. All right, we get Borislav Hristov from Bulgaria, and they're in 1800, so this is we're gonna have our work cut out for us. Be sick to get a win against an 1800 though, so I'm gonna give it my all. And we'll see if the big guns play the main lines, because I don't think we've seen any remnants of mainline King's Indian. So I think the move's like F3 here. Well, I think there's a few different moves you can play. F3 I think is probably the main move. I see a lot of Queen D2 type moves as well. But we get Bishop C4. I'm going to castle. So yeah, F3 and Queen D2 are the two moves I'm familiar with. And yeah, this line can get pretty sharp in the Sicilian here. Get A3, which is kind of interesting. The D5 or D6, I think, are two moves here. I'm kind of wondering. I don't think there's a center fork trick here. I think I'm just gonna go D6. Just play it cool, calm, and collected. I want to say Queen B6 is a move here to attack the pawn, and it looks silly because I'm like lining up my queen with the bishop, but you know, it works both ways, and if he moves the knight, we're going to be able to take with check here. But we get B4. Now I'm kind of wondering if this is a move, because it would open up this. So takes. If he takes our knight, we can take with check, and I think we're okay there because we'll be able to pick this up as well. If we take. I mean, what else does he even have there? I guess if he takes back, then yeah, I think we're happy there because we can take here. Well, let's see. Takes, knight takes. I'm just a little bit worried that we're going to be pinned there. But I mean, we're threatening like a fork here with a discovery as well. So, but okay, let's say takes. And knight takes, and castles. Then, yeah, so maybe knight takes isn't right. So takes. Maybe there's bishop takes. Yeah. I think this does work. Let's see. What if he takes with the knight, though? Well, in that case, I think we just take here. So I think this move does work. If not, I'll be a little sad, because the game would just be over. But I think we're okay here. And this is kind of a... Don't think I'm a genius, guys. I think this is a pretty standard type of move in the Accelerated Dragon. Now, there's a couple moves that were included that I'm usually not familiar with. Like, usually they don't play A3, B4 with this kind of stuff. Okay, so he's just kind of admitting that he's lost the pawn here. Like, I could literally just drop back here. Don't see why I wouldn't do that, so... And now if he takes, like, this isn't a check anymore. So it's a little bit different, but I mean, I could literally just take back with the queen, and I think we're chilling. Just up a pawn here. So far so good. I think it's been an opening success, if I do say so myself. We'll see what Borislav. Ooh, that's a good move. Yeah, this is also another standard idea. Because he's going to be able to pick up the dark squared bishop here. Because I can't take here. Thinking just queen c7 and just accepting that we're losing our dark squared bishop. Yeah, just queen c7, I think. And it's not like we're losing material, but it's usually pretty bad when your opponent has like the colored bishop that you're like I fee and kettoed my dark squared bishop, and now I have these dark squared weaknesses. So he's gonna have moves like this that are quite annoying. I could go knight e5, because if check here takes, or wait, here, check here takes, I could take this, hitting the queen. So here, if he just drops back, well then we have, oh, I was gonna say we have this, but we do not. All right, in that case, I think I'm probably just going to develop my bishop. Well, my rook's going to hang here, so maybe just rook e8, or rook d8. I'm going to go rook e8. I'm assuming we're going to get check, king g8. And yeah, it looks a little scary, I can't lie. So I probably made a mistake earlier somehow, allowing this, but we are up a pawn, so I'm not convinced that we're like losing or anything, but yeah, slight error. Okay, I'm kind of thinking about d5 here. Or e5. Like, I don't really know what this move does. I think he's just trying to attack, and he's going to go here. Even a5 looks kind of interesting here. Knight here. Oh, just knight here immediately, though, works too. Here, yeah. Because I'm hitting the bishop two ways, and this pawn, which is going to hit the queen and the king here, so he might have blundered. And he doesn't even have, like, this. Oh, maybe he does have that, actually. But I have bishop e6 there. So that would be losing for him. And hold on to your hats, guys, because I don't exactly see how White's getting out of this. Like, he's got two things hanging, like 1 and 2. Yeah, I did see that, but like I don't see how that actually helps. Like, it's not like he can put his queen somewhere that threatens checkmate or anything with the knight here. Ah, just sacking. Kind of want to take with the king to keep this threat available. And guys, this would be a large win against 18-17. That would be I'm smelling a lot of points in the air, and I'm not trying to get too excited just yet, but you know, this threat's still here. Oh, okay, that's a good move. I thought he hung it, but queen b6. He can just bring this back. Okay, I might just get my king back out of dodge. A queen trade would be beautiful, but I don't see how to orchestrate that. Bishop b6 also looks logical to me. I'm just a little worried about him pushing and then getting in on the dark squares here. Okay, I'm gonna get my king out of dodge. And I want to play this move at some point to cover the infiltration squares of the queen. Because I just don't want his queen ever coming here. Because this is a scary prospect with the queen and the bishop combining here. And maybe there's even some sacrifices looming here. Like, takes, check. Okay, hold on. Takes, hits the bishop. Takes. Even that looks really good. I mean, I don't think it's necessary, but it just looks completely winning here. Like, we're still up 2 pawns. We gave the piece back, but like now everything's active. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because we also have this to worry about always. Kind of like this move. I need to figure out how to get my rooks in the game. Yeah, that move looks stupid. I don't want to go here and let him take and get him everything he wants. He might try to like lift here and just try to smoke my king out. I don't really know what that does. Maybe he wants to go here, but I think I just go here. Ooh, maybe I blundered? Because he's going to be able to get in here. I think I blundered. Oh, I think I lost the game. I mean, maybe I have checks. Wait, he takes? That doesn't seem right. Here, check. Or here, takes. No, he can't take. Check. Here. I think I'm okay. Still up 2 pawns, and he can't take this one. Ooh, here. Can take. Playing a little bit too quick, but I also am not playing too quick. Oh, maybe now here? But I just take. Maybe takes. I kind of want to go like here and just run this pawn. That's my idea. Opposite colored bishops. We're still up 2 pawns. Yeah, I can't get my king out is the problem. I have so many passed pawns, though. It's gonna be a close one, folks. Oh no, we're good. Oh. Freaking Borislav, man. He didn't stop. All right, let's take a look. I shouldn't have sacked that piece. Borislav, Borislav, Borislav. He played with a 80, I played with a 73. So we had a Sicilian here, and this is some sort of main line. I know a lot of people play f3 here, but bishop c4 is another one. And yeah, queen b6 is an interesting move because, you know, like I was saying in the game, it looks like there's danger because, you know, it's a discovery, but really the discovery works this way as well. And so that would lose the game. So he goes b4, which is interesting. Apparently this is a blunder, and the move to refute it is knight to d5. Attacking, well, not really attacking this because the knight defends it for the moment, but attacking my queen. So I can't take with the bishop. Can't like counterattack his queen either, so the best move is here, and then he can just take. Okay, I didn't see that. But neither did he. So he drops the knight back, and then I drop my knight back, which is apparently another mistake. Apparently knight takes d4 is best. I just thought I was pinning myself here. But I guess since it comes with taking a piece, it's probably fine. Yeah, and it also, this just allows knight f5, which is a nice move, because as you saw in the game, like, my dark squares were so weak, even like in the end game, so in the long term, it really hurt me. So he just both make some moves here, and g4 was a really strange move, because knight e5 is very dangerous here. And it actually just lost the game, because I'm threatening the fork. So if he tries to defend the bishop, then he gets forked and loses the queen. And if he tries to defend the fork, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of move defends it. Maybe castles. Then he loses the bishop with tempo. So yeah, he decides to sack. And then, yeah, he tries to go for counterplay with pushing the f-pawn, which was creative, and I really did not need to do this. It was just kind of tempting with all of my pieces looking at g4 here. I thought I'd get some sort of attack with the open king, but just never really mounted to anything. I guess rook ac8 the engine wants here. I play knight e4. We get a trade, and I am just completely winning in this position. So I don't think even the sack was the moment where it all went wrong. I think this move was really bad, and I was very concerned about rook c1. Because I thought this was very dangerous with the queen and the bishop. But I guess I have the move e5, the engine says. And if he takes... engine wants me to play rook ac8 here, which is interesting. Anyways, I was just a little bit... I really wanted to avoid any situation where the queen and the bishop were on that diagonal. That just looked like hell. So I went here and he trades and goes here. I thought this wasn't the best way to go, but looks like the engine approves. And yeah, we're just up 2 pawns, but it's a little bit drawish with the opposite colored bishops. And this was a bit of a mistake. What I wanted was something like, let's say here, 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 and here. Sorry, let's just make a random move. Something like this, where like my pawn is 2 squares away from promotion, permanently defended by the bishop, which also holds these pawns. And I thought this would be completely winning. I just kind of missed this nice idea that he found of going check, which gets my king away from this square, so then he can pick up the pawn, which I can't defend. So that was a nice idea. And yeah, okay, he missed it here, but then he didn't miss it here. The skewer here. And we were winning the whole game. up until this point. Well, I guess for one moment in the opening we were losing, but that one hurts. But yeah, we'll have to learn how to start converting against these 1800s if we're gonna make it to 2000. So it's a good learning experience. So thanks you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.